Just as a heads up, I'm gonna be jumping off in about like 15 minutes. So if you see me disappear, that's why.
You will be missed, Anthony.
Oh.
She was going to interrupt me. Where do you go? Um, all right. So, so I will tell you a little bit about CIS, who we are, how we got started, and then we'll take a look at some projects.
Mhm.
So we were started in 1991 by my grandfather, and he was a civil engineer in the city. He did some heavy highway jobs there, like the renovation of Grand Central Station. He did Yankee Stadium in 74. He did the Queensboro Bridge. And then back in Jersey, he did some townhouse developments and commercial buildings and stuff like that. And he was using a lead service while he was doing all of that work, but he wasn't finding out about jobs in time to put together a bid or a price he was happy with. He was missing stuff, and he had to go through every single job to find stuff that actually pertained to him and his company.
Right.
So he teamed up with my mom and they started CIS together. And he designed our site from his perspective as a project manager, an estimator, an engineer, and those, decades of experience he had in the industry. So can you see my screen okay?
Um, yeah, well, yes, I'm seeing it now, yes.
Okay, yay. All
Mhm.
right, so this is an account that I set up for Devin, but you and Ian, whoever at your company you think would like to take a look at leads themselves, create their own project reports, get their own daily email of project leads, we can set you up with that account. That's not a problem. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, so this is your desktop. It's like your home page. So any project reports that we create are saved for you over here. On the side, you can search for specific projects. We also have a directory for GCs and subs, material suppliers, equipment dealers, those kind of things. Here you have tracked files. So any contractors you're tracking, those could be key accounts for you, GCs you like doing work for, who you have a good relationship with, or key competitors of yours who you're bidding against on prime contracts. They'll be saved for you there, so you can see any bidding activity from them, plan holding activity, stuff like that. And this is where your tracked projects are. So if you're tracking a job, you want to see bid results as soon as they come out, plan holder lists, any updates to the project, it'll be saved there. And this is real-time project information. So throughout the day, as our reporters enter new jobs or bid results, they show up here. So BR means bid results. This job bid yesterday. We have the bid results in there already. And then, the rest of these are new jobs that have been put out to bid.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna start by showing you our daily email. So the daily email is a small snapshot of all of the new jobs we've added to the system or updated in our system for that day. But then I'm gonna move to show you a custom project report so that we're just looking at the mechanical, HVAC, and plumbing jobs to narrow it down. So, all right. So we break our projects up into 5 different bidding stages. Out to bid and bid results is where you're pretty much going to see all public work. We do also report on private new build, and that's in pre-planning, planning, and negotiated. So we'll focus on the public stuff. I think you said most of your work is public, right?
Most of it, yes.
Okay. So there are 16 jobs for today that have been added new or updated in the system. These jobs at the top with the orange flag, these are the new projects. So let me know if any of these you particularly want to take a look at. Otherwise, I can kind of pick one at random. Here we have a CUNY project. I can go with that one. So this is a new job. We published it today. This job bids on the 15th. It's a CUNY project. We tell you where you can go to get the plans and specs on a job. There is a mandatory pre-bid meeting. We'll always let you know about pre-bid meetings, and if it's mandatory, we'll put it in bold. This one's on October 2nd. We typically give our clients at least 4 or 5 days to make sure they can make it to a pre-bid meeting. In this case, a couple weeks beforehand. This is a prevailing wage job, prevailing wage PLA, that's fine for you. I think you're in a union, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So work included in this one, there's a generator. So preventative inspections, determine maintenance and stuff for a generator. You don't do generators, right? No electrical
No.
work. Okay, got it. So I just wanted to show you this as an example of the type of project information we have for a new job. So we have two teams of reporters who are looking for public work. One team, their whole job is to check every single website and newspaper to find out about jobs as soon as they're put out to bid. So they're checking, the federal level, the different departments. There are a lot of sources outside of Passport even that are posting stuff for New York City. So they're going through that, getting it into the system right away, and then updating the jobs. So once we get a job into the system, we start updating that project information. So again, let me know if anything in here particularly jumps out at you. We have a Metropolitan Transportation Authority project for lot cleaning, facade, a field upgrade, tree planting, job order contract, garden maintenance, elevator, some art.
So if okay, I guess you have like a search feature. If you could search boilers, let's see if we can
Yeah,
come.
so that's going to be the custom project report. So I wanted to move quickly through this one just so you could see, what a daily email looks like. But I'll show you the bid results, and then we'll take a look at the custom project report.
Okay.
So bid results for today, there are 8 jobs with bid results. These jobs bid within the past couple of days. We get very fast bid results because we're local. So we have a team of outside reporters. We call them our feet on the street, and they attend bid openings. They have, a lot of contacts at the owner's offices, so they're able to get bid results very quickly if we're not there. But let's see, here we have a plumbing contract to show you an example of what bid results look like. So this was a $500 to $1 million cost estimate. It's been in the system since August. It bid 2 days ago, and this is what bid results will look like. So we have a description of the work included. We give our clients all the bid prices for a couple of reasons. One, because we are typically there and we can get all the prices. 2, because if you're getting involved with a job as a subcontractor, you want to know how much the low bidder left on the table. You want to know, if you're going to be reaching out to them and getting involved in the project, are they going to be beating you up over price? Are they going to not pay you on time? Or even in some cases, did they bid so low that they might not even get awarded the job? They might, the bid might get rejected. So if you see a low bidder that, just their bid was too low, you're a little unsure about it, then there's a contact CIS button on every project details page. And you can always send in a message. It'll go straight to Sue. And you can say, hi, Sue, can you see who is awarded this project? They just bid a little low. Any question really you have about the job, it'll go straight to Sue. She'll reach out to the reporter, and then we'll get back to you with an answer. So this contact CIS button is a very helpful tool.
Okay.
As far as cost estimates, so this cost estimate was 500 to 1 million. We always enter cost estimates that come from owners. So some owners will post cost estimates with the job. Some owners don't, but our reporters follow up and have a contact at the owner's office, and we'll be able to get one anyway. But if there is no cost estimate and the owner won't give one, we won't make one up.
Okay.
So it'll always be accurate.
Okay. For that sometimes that's very important.
Yeah. It does make a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So that's the daily email. I just wanted to show you, the quick bid results. I want to go back, and now I want to create that custom report with you so that we're looking specifically at the mechanical type jobs. So I'm going to create this report with you so you can see how I'm doing it, and you can help set it up with me. But we like to do training with all of our new clients, and Sue would be doing that training with you. She'll make sure you're set up with all the correct reports, show you in more detail how you can use this tool. So definitely we'll make sure you know how to use it, because I'm going a little quick. But I'm going to start by we're going to look at all mechanical HVAC plumbing jobs that are currently out to bid in the boroughs. With this first report, and we're going to let's look at like 60 days of bid results for that kind of work. I also want to narrow it down, so we're looking at new build, and then rehab and specialty work, so we're looking at sub and prime bidding opportunities for you guys. And then keywords is really where we're going to start narrowing it down to just be looking at the stuff that's a good fit for you. So we have these specialty trades at the top, and they're kind of like buckets of keywords. So if you click HVAC, it dumps all of these words into the side here.
Right.
If you click plumbing, it puts even more jobs in there,
Right.
mechanical. I know there's a lot of words in here, so if there's stuff in here that you're like, that just doesn't apply to us, oop, I might have zoomed in too much, or just the right amount. Tell me if I'm too close.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Control can be a little generic, automatic. Just kind of taking out the stuff people have told me that they don't necessarily. Do you do refrigeration?
No.
Okay. Do you look for like rooftop units?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna type in rooftop unit. I'm also gonna type in piping because we have pipe but not piping. Sprinklers?
No.
Okay. Standpipe, toilet, unit is too broad, vent, wash, that's too. So do you not see any words in here that you want to put in here? Does it seem like a good starting point?
I think it's fine with these
All right.
words here to
We'll
try.
start here. You can always add or take away. This is a breathing report. You can make changes to it. If you want to narrow it down by geography, I have a lot of clients who make reports that look like that. They don't want to go into Staten Island. You can do that.
I don't know what it is with Staten Island.
Yeah, we'll look at everything for now, but you can narrow it down if you or some people don't want to go to Manhattan, whatever it is. You also, we have here the major agencies in New York City. So if you really like, seeing DDC jobs or NYCHA jobs or SCA jobs, they have a lot of work for you, you're pre-approved for any of them, then you can narrow it down to see jobs that they're putting out to bid or bid results for jobs that they have going on. Again, we'll look at everything now. We also have federal owners if you want to see the federal jobs.
Okay.
And then this last one, requirements and certifications. I don't know if this applies to you. Do you have any kind of like MBE, DBE, WBE
We
certification?
have MWBE.
Okay, great.
Okay,
So, sorry, my throat's tapping out on me. If you want to create a report where you're looking just at jobs that have an MWBE certification requirement, then you can do that.
Right.
Again, we'll look at all the jobs for now, but that is an option. And let's take a look at what we've got in here. So there are 47 HVAC, plumbing, and mechanical jobs out to bid right now. Let me know if any of these particularly jump out at you. We have water cooler installation and servicing for the administration for children's services.
I don't see any as yet.
New sinks for SUNY. An HVAC.
No, you could do the cooling tower at the Bronx.
This one. This one?
No, cooling tower at the Bronx. It was a bit further down. Let me see.
This one? The
Yeah.
pre-solicitation?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh, this is pre. Okay.
Pre-sol, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quote. Do you do any pre-solicitations?
Oh no, I thought it was I didn't see pre-sol.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can go back.
Yeah.
Steam generator cleaning, facade, a music center HVAC renovation, HVAC and power systems, CUNY HVAC upgrade.
You could try the HVAC upgrade.
Okay, let's see. So this job's been in the system since July 7th. So it's been a minute. It's in Queens. It's a DASNY job. Again, we tell you where you can go to get the documents, pre-bid meeting. So this job was published July 7th. The pre-bid meeting was on the 21st, so a good 2 weeks to make it. This one does have an MBE and a WBE goal. Here in the notes, we have an addendum was issued to the specs. If there are important addendum that our clients need to know about for their bid, we'll include that. Because if you're tracking a job, you'll get notified of an update. But if it's not a very important addendum, we won't like spam you with notifications on a job if it's not important. And then here we have, for the custom report, it's gonna highlight in yellow the words that we put into the keywords. So taking a look at this job, does this look like a good fit for you? Can you sub out the abatement work? What do you think?
Yeah, we have been at a DASNY job before where we subbed out the electrical and the asbestos abatement. So yes, this is something that looks good.
Okay, great. So I will point that over here. So we have two clients of ours, Rose Mechanical and LJS Waterproofing, who have listed themselves as interested in this job. If this is a job you're interested in and getting involved in as a subcontractor, then you can list yourself as interested. And then any plan holders who are clients of ours will be able to see you on there. So this list of plan holders, these are the contractors who have picked up the plans on this job. I see, a decent number of our clients on here. I don't know if you recognize any of these plan holders as people you've done work for in the past or
Yes,
big
yes.
competitors of yours. Is there anyone in particular you do a lot of work with?
I think dynamic.
Dynamic?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a project history for a contractor. So if Dynamic is someone you like doing work for, then you can track them. So now anytime they pick up plans on a job and they're holding plans on 4 upcoming projects, you'll be notified about that. So if you have a good relationship with them, you like giving them pricing, then if you see that they're holding plans on an upcoming job that has good work for you, they're replacing an HVAC boiler and air curtain, coming up, it's a huge job. They'll probably need to sub some of that out. If you want to reach out to them sooner rather than later and say, I'd like to give you a price for it, then you can do that. But if you're tracking them, you'll also be notified when they place a bid. So a low bid or a not low bid, you'll be notified about that. Just a few weeks ago, they bid on air handling unit replacement and asbestos abatement at CUNY, a $22 million job. So, if you're tracking them and you see they're bidding on a job, you can reach out to them right away and say, this has worked for me for sure. Can I give you a price for it?
Okay.
As for competitors as well, I don't know if you recognize any of these as people you've bid against before.
Well, we've also worked with International Asbestos Removal.
Oh, okay. They're actually a client of ours. So if
Mm.
you've done work for them, then again, you can track and then see what they've got coming up. And they've got, this one that they were holding plans on. But a couple months ago, they were low bid on another abatement job. Seems like they don't bid too much prime. But let's see, Rams Mechanical. I do want to show you a mechanical contractor, so tracking your competitors is also very helpful. So they do, so we're just going to be seeing the work that they do in the city. They're in Jersey, so they probably do a lot of work there. But as far as jobs they're holding plans on in the boroughs, they have 2 coming up. And then you can see jobs that they've bid in the boroughs going back a few years. So their most recent low bid was on an HVAC job in Whitestone. So if you were tracking them, then you could have seen when they picked up plans on this job and probably placed, known about it to place a bid yourself. So, all right, I tracked them. I'll go back. So here we were looking at a plan holder list. I'll go back. So that was the CUNY HVAC upgrade job that we took a look at. Business center replacement of air handler units at FIT. Is that something? Oh, you're muted, but I saw you say the word yes. I read lips now.
Yes, sorry, yes.
Okay, that's okay. So this is a job we published back in August. It bids on the 6th. This is an FIT job. There's a shocking amount of FIT work, especially at the beginning of the year. They were constantly publishing stuff. Mandatory pre-bid meeting was on the 3rd. This is a prevailing wage job. And let's see what's in this description. So air handler units, does this seem like up your alley?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
Yep.
Then I will track this one. Let's go back. Okay. And here we have the New York Transit Authority HVAC boiler air curtain project, the big one. Even if you don't plan on bidding a job, so you don't, it's not necessarily a prime bidding opportunity for you, because this one's a $10 to $50 million job, it still could be worth tracking, or probably is worth tracking, so that once we get the bid results, you'll be notified right away and you can reach out to the low bidder. And this one's going to be a pretty big job. So you can also, one of the other values of having this plan holder list is if you do see someone on here you do work with and you've done work with them but the past, and you reach out to them, put together a price for them and send it to them, you just put in a lot of time and money to get that to them. And they might not be the low bidder. So you have this list of the other GCs who are likely putting together a price on it that you can then reach out to and let them know you're interested in getting involved in this project.
Okay.
So list yourself as interested here. I see a lot of our clients on here, ABC Construction, approved. They're, clients of ours who will see your name over there. So this is the general gist of what you're going to be seeing in the custom report. We have a rooftop unit replacement as well, the New York State Office of Mental Health. I can track this one if it seems like a good fit for you guys. Let's see. Replace rooftop units, make air units, make up air units. Does this seem like something?
Yes. Yes, that looks good.
Okay, great. So I tracked it. And again, we tell you where this job was published, and where you can go to find the documents. So this is the general gist of what you'll be seeing. So this is your starter report. We have HVAC chiller repairs. You're gonna sit down and go through this, Brooklyn Navy Yard mechanical restoration, go through all these jobs, make sure you know about all the stuff that's currently bidding in the boroughs. And then once you've gone through this starter report, oh my God, what am I doing? Okay, I'm just gonna use the scrolly thing. Once you've gone through all of these, I'm gonna save this, sorry, I'm gonna say starter, all, oops. Mechanical, HVAC, plumbing. Oh, I have not spelled the word plumbing on my first try once today. Plumbing jobs out to bid and bid within 60 days. The reason I'm being so insanely specific is because you can create as many reports as you need to, and you want to make sure you're differentiating between what you're looking at. So I'm going to save this report. If I click save too many times, I stress out my computer. Oops, I did stress out my computer. I think it saved them. And then same for here. So in the past 60 days, 46 jobs have bid that have HVAC work in there. So you're going to go through this too. See who the low bidders are. If there's work in there for you, you're going to reach out to the low bidder on the job, see about getting involved in it. It's also good just for, industry knowledge to know, who your competitors are, Eastern Plumbing and Mechanical, Eagle One Mechanical, who's bidding on the same kind of jobs as you, who should you keep an eye on, how much work do your competitors have going on. That's definitely worth going through as well. And then once you go through this starter report, I'm going to save for you now sort of like a daily email. It's going to be new and updated mechanical, plumbing, and HVAC jobs since you last opened the report. So this is going to hold on to any new or updated jobs, since you last took a look at it. So you're not missing anything if you don't take a look at the daily email every day. I'm going to save this. I'm going to say new and updated mechanical, HVAC, plumbing jobs. Custom report, save that. So this is going to be a much more manageable number of jobs to be checking frequently. Our clients spend an average of 5 minutes a day on our site, and that's it. They get in, they have, they look through everything. Sue calls it coffee and CIS because they sit down, they have their coffee, and then that's it. You're not checking all the different websites and going through everything.
Right.
You know about everything you need to know about, and you're done. Bid results just 6. So, sometimes people are like, I want to see everything. I want to see all my options. But after a while, you want to see as few jobs as possible, like it gets a lot. So
exactly.
you start to narrow it down. And so both of those reports are now saved for you in your custom project reports. Okay. So those are saved there. The
Okay.
stuff that we tracked, the contractors, so there will be a little notification here if any of your key clients or key competitors are picking up plans or placing a bid. You'll see that, if there's activity in here, you can take notes on, if you have a client that you like doing work for, any notes you have with them, your contact over there, pricing you've sent them. Same with the projects. If there's an update to them, more detailed descriptions, plan holders, bid results, there will be a notification over here. And you can take notes on the projects as well, like, picked up plans, sent pricing to this plan holder, saw this person on list, asked for price, whatever notes you need to take.
Okay. So
Yeah, and so that is the general gist. I know I gave you a lot of information and I gave it kind of quickly. I mentioned, we like to do training with all of our new clients. So we will make sure that you and Devin and Ian all know how to create your own reports and get everything set up for you. Do you have an iPhone?
yes.
Okay. So also, part of our service, we have an app for iPhone users. So, a lot of our clients are on site very often or in the field. So if you're not able to sit down at a desktop every day, you can still check all of your reports from your phone, the daily email, bid results, all that stuff. That'll be on your phone and that's a part of your subscription. So that'll be there for you. And we can set you up with as many logins as you need for people who are working
Okay.
with decision.
Okay.
So, other than pricing, which is the next thing that I'm going to go over with you, do you have any questions for me about any of this?
No, I mean the platform, I think it's pretty straightforward. As I mentioned, we would already be working with Construct Connect. I don't I think as much as the interface, it's something that would be it seems to be easier for me to work with on your platform. Because you have a lot more things in the interface than Construct Connect. And so I think everything is fine. I think it would be easy to work with for me.
Okay, great. Perfect. Glad to hear that. So I will go over pricing with you now. So we're looking at New York City. So for New York City for the year, it's $4,610. But we do offer an option for upfront payment discount. So if you make an upfront payment, then we give a 15% discount, and that takes off $690, and it makes the total for the year $3,918 plus your tax. And that's including the app and as many users as you need for that. Do you have any questions about anything laid out here, the discount?
So as you say, New York City, so just as what you showed me, it would show the jobs in the borough, all of the boroughs.
Yeah, 5 boroughs.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
We do also do payment plans. So if you wanted to do like 3 equal payments, 4 equal payments over 90 days, we could still write in that you would get the discount. And if you decided to do that, with upfront payment, you also have the option to put your account on hold for up to a year. So if you found that, you want a couple jobs, you aren't going to be looking for some new opportunities for the next 3 or 4 months, and you wanted to pause your account, then we can definitely do that. And then get you started back up again when you're ready.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll send this over to you as well as the recording. I may upload the recording to YouTube and send you a link to that just so it's a little easier with sending the file. But I can get that over to you. What email address should I send this to? Because I think I have Devin's, but
yeah, so send it to the info. I think you did info at theprecisionmechanical.com. You could also copy
that one. Okay, and then copy.
right, yes, you could copy, and his is Deron, Deron.
Oh, okay, not Devin.
Yeah, Der. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and you could also copy Ian. Ian is a project manager, so he is Ian.Thomas at theprecisionmechanical.com.
Okay, got it. And as FAMAS, F is in Frank, A is in Apple, M as in mechanical, applicable. A as in apple, S as in Sam.
T as in top, H as in house, O as in Oscar, M as in mango.
Oh, Thomas. Okay.
Thomas, yes.
I'm dumb. I'm sorry. My computer's speaker, like I've been doing this all day.
No,
My
I know I have a bit of an accent, so you might not have understood that too.
definitely mostly my fault. Ian.Thomas. Okay, got it.
Yes.
At dprecisionmechanical.com. I'll
That's
copy Ian as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when would be a good time for me to follow up? I'm happy to do another, video call with Darren and Ian if they'd like to.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk with Darren after. Maybe I would say Monday or maybe Tuesday. Tuesday is a better day to follow up.
Okay, sounds good. So I will reach out on Tuesday.
Mhm.
What's the best phone number to reach you at?
646-760-5480.
Okay, sounds good. All right, then I'll reach out on Tuesday.
Mhm.
It was very nice meeting you. Have a great weekend, and I'll include my cell number in the email in case you have any questions for me
Okay,
about.
great.
And
Thank you
Nice
so
to meet
much.
you.
Have a great weekend. Thank
guys,
you.
bye,
Yeah, you
Sue.
too. Bye bye.
Take care.